Narrator, calm but eerie tone. There are houses that carry memories, and then there are houses that carry curses. Tonight, we uncover the story of an abandoned home in the countryside of Pennsylvania, a place where reality and nightmare are inseparable. Scene setup: dark country road, camera moving slowly toward an old, decaying house. Wind howling, faint church bell ringing in the distance. Narrator explains that in the late 1970s, the Miller family moved into this house, and within a year, they were gone without a trace. Part 1. The family's arrival. The Millers, a father, mother, and 2 children. Happy start. They talk about making it their forever home. Slowly, strange things begin. Doors open and close by themselves. Footsteps on the stairs at night. The youngest daughter speaks to an imaginary friend who lives in the basement. Narrator: at first, they thought it was just the stress of moving into a new house. But soon, the signs became impossible to ignore. Mother finds family photos torn apart in the attic, but no one went up there. The father hears whispers calling his name at 3 a.m. The children scream at night, saying someone was standing at the foot of their beds. Reenactment scenes, shadows crossing the hallway when no one is there, a rocking chair moving slowly by itself, a phone call with static. But faintly, a woman's voice whispers, "Get out." Narrator: every night the walls seemed to breathe. Every corner held eyes that watched them, and the house demanded something they could not understand. Father grows aggressive and paranoid. He starts locking doors and nailing windows shut. The daughter disappears for hours, later found in the basement, sitting in the dark, saying, "She told me to stay here." Neighbors report screams at night, but when police come, the house is silent. Narrator: tense, slow. And then, on November 12th, 1974, everything ended. The family's dinner was still warm on the table, but the Millers were gone, vanished, as if the house swallowed them whole. Modern day. Investigation. Paranormal investigators enter the house decades later. Cameras capture sudden cold spots, a dark shadow figure moving across the hallway, EVP recordings, whispers of children crying. One investigator feels scratched on his arm. Narrator: deep, chilling. Whatever took the Millers still remains. Some say you can hear their cries. Others say you can see them staring from the upstairs window, waiting for the next family to enter. Final scene. Camera zooms slowly toward the upstairs window. For a brief second, a pale face with dark eyes appears. Cut to black. Outro voice: "So tell me, would you dare spend just one night inside the forgotten house?" At first, everything seemed normal, until the whispers began, doors opening and closing by themselves, footsteps on the stairs when everyone was in bed. The youngest daughter spoke to an imaginary friend, a woman who, she claimed, lived in the basement. Sound, faint whisper, child's laugh. The family tried to ignore it, but then the house began to fight back. The mother found their family photographs torn apart in the attic. The father heard his own name whispered in the dead of night, and the children screamed, saying a shadow stood at the foot of their beds. Sound, rocking chair creaking, door slamming. A rocking chair moved on its own. The phone rang with static, and through the static, a woman's voice whispered only 2 words: "Get out." One night, the mother walked into the kitchen and froze. Every knife was laid out on the floor, forming a cross. The children claimed they had seen a woman in black, but only in the mirror. In the father's study, his typewriter clicked by itself, typing a single word over and over: "Leave, leave, leave." The father began to lose control. He nailed the windows shut, locked the doors, and kept a hammer by his bed. He claimed the house wanted to keep them. forever. The daughter disappeared for hours and was found sitting in the dark basement whispering, "She told me to stay here." Neighbors reported screams in the night. But when police came, the house was silent. The walls seemed to breathe. The air was heavy, like something alive was watching. Modern-day investigation. Decades later, a team of paranormal investigators entered the abandoned home. They set up cameras and recorders. Almost immediately, the temperature dropped. Their breath turned white in the cold air. The walls groaned like the house was alive. In the basement, one investigator caught an EVP, a child's voice crying, "Help us." They found deep scratches on the wall, marks that looked like human hands clawing to escape. One of them suddenly screamed. He felt hot breath on his ear, but no one was standing beside him. Sound, EVP static, faint child's cry.